US, UK, and Germany indices traded with little swings yesterday and largely traded with little bearishness. What to expect today? Can we expect the bears to take over completely today? Can we expect a drop in indices, or there is a possibility of a reversal and rally? What is going to be our strategy in order to profit today trading the S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, the Germany40 and the UK100? We are going to see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. The subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates. Join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start first. We'll look into S&P, followed with Nasdaq, then Dow, in the end the Germany and in the end UK100. Watch till S&P on the early charts forming a double top here at 60.50, and yes, higher lows are also seen. It is on the verge of breaking this narrowing triangle, which means if you see it trading below 6,059.80 levels, you can expect more bearishness prevailing here, which can take it down towards 5950, 5920 zone. So now for the day, we are going to watch out how it behaves at 6,000 and 5980 zone, which is going to remain the most critical zone. If you look at the early stochastic, this has come to an oversold zone, which calls for it to show a pullback. But when you look at the MACD, this is just crossed over and this is trading with slight bearishness. RSI has dropped, which is again slight sign of bearishness here. Coming to the observation is similar. It has come down to take the support from the 20 period. Let's see how it trades at around the zone, because 20 period should be a good support. Let it trade below 6,059.80. The same levels are going to play a major role. Remember what has happened here: a double top is formed and now it looks forward to a double bottom possibly, which means a move towards 5940, 5920 is possible. Stochastic to the oversold zone. MACD is in green. It is not yet crossing over. It is still bullish. The RSI is flat. And on the 3-hour charts, when you look at the 3-hour chart, see it is creating a step. It has created the double top. It is creating a step here. It has come down to take the support. One can possibly look forward to a move towards this zone. That is, S&P may try to move towards 6,059.80 zone. Even if it is bullish, it can hit the zone and bounce back. Yes, the stochastic looking down. The MACD has crossed over at the bottom. It is trading bullish. RSI flat, not showing much signs. On the 4-hour, the observation is similar. Observe these two candles, both had a wick here on the top and closing at the bottom. Now I will definitely watch out how it behaves till 6,000, below which you can expect the next move, which is going to take it towards 5991, 5984, and then 598480 should be a very good support, below which more correction can be seen. Right now it is not confirming such a stronger dip. Stochastic looking downwards. MACD is still bullish. After crossing at the bottom, it is looking upwards. RSI flat. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, look at the preceding few candles. A double bottom, a gap down, a gap filling is done. Lower highs are seen. Now lower highs are pretty important here, which means it needs to trade beyond 60.50, and once it trades beyond 60.50, that is the point of time you can confirm that the bulls are taking over, else it is still not to be treated bullish here. And see what is happening. Lower highs means we can expect lower lows, which suggests that there could be a possible move towards 5950, 5920, or in fact lower levels. Let's have a further look. A stochastic rising, MACD crossing over for sell, trading with slight divergence, slight bearishness. RSI flat. So looking at this, I will only recommend you to buy if you see it is staying 6045, 6050 zone, but it is a bit far level. So those who are ready to take a little risk, you can buy here at 6030 levels. 3032 should be the first resistance, 4042 should be the second, and 605052 the third. If at any point of time S&P trades above 6052, you can just stay bullish. We can look forward to 6080 and 6100 as the next targets. While on the downside, now I'll recommend a selling, and 6004 expected to move towards 5995, 5991, and then 5980, 5980. If it trades below 5980, stay short. 5962 the next targets, 5945 the third, and below that possibly we can see a move towards 5920 as well. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to S&P Nasdaq 100. Nasdaq 100, likewise, after the gap down here, it has filled the gap and it is delivering higher lows and higher highs. Very, very important for Tech 100 to either trade above 21,600 or to trade below 21,400. This 200 points zone is going to remain critical. A drop below 21,400 is a sign that we can look forward to a move towards 21,300 levels as well. So we have to watch out which direction it takes. Right now I can see a bit of a struggle here on the upside. Stochastic has come to an oversold zone. MACD just crossing over here. Trading with divergence, trading slight bearish. RSI running flat. On the 2 hour charts, when you look at, the observation is similar. Remember, these candles are pretty important. It has got its resistance intact at 21,600, but also notice the bearishness is getting diminished, and thus very very important for it to now trade below 21,400, only below which you can expect slight bearishness to prevail. Stochastic dropping here, the MACD is in green, the RSI flat, signs are mixed here. On the 3, we have similar observation. See, a flat top means 21,600 is going to be difficult for it to crack pass by. But yes, once it trades beyond 21,600, there is no looking back. Remember this fact. Notice what's happening after this trip. Lower highs. Now, lower highs, higher lows, a consolidation is going on, and now it is willing to take a direction. Let's see if today is the day when it takes a direction. Any move below 21,400 and then 21,200. Only below 21,200 we can say that Tech 100 is turning bearish for the near term. Stochastic looking down, MACD is in green, RSI flat. On the 4 hour charts, when you, the observation is more or less same. On the 4 hour charts, see diminishing bearishness, but this flat top is very important. Thus, till 21,600 you need to exercise extra caution and not just treat Nasdaq 100 as bullish as long as it stays below 21,400. Remember what's happening: rise, retracement, rise. It could retrace higher lows at least, which means a move towards 21,300 is very much likely. Stochastic looking down, the MACD is in green, trying to look upwards, RSI flat. On the daily chart, similar observation on the daily chart. See, yesterday's candle was a doji candle, and today it is very very important for Tech 100 to trade above 21,600 in order to confirm a breakout move which can potentially take it towards 21,800. Now, I will say right now it is not yet confirmed that it is going to give you a breakout, because what I am looking at it as potentially lower highs and then potential movement towards 21,200 is very much possible here. Stochastic rising, the MACD is bearish here, the RSI is. So now looking at this, I will only recommend you to buy today at 21,480 levels and expect see till 21,520 the first resistance level, 21,555 the second, and 21,600 620 the third. These levels are going to play a major role today in Tech 100's movement. Any movement beyond 21,600 620, you can stay bullish. Potentially we can look forward to 21,710 or 21,785 800 levels as well, which are going to remain a tough level and a zone for Tech 100 to break past by. While on the downside, now if you see it is staying below 21,400, you can just stay bearish 21,360 300, and if it trades below 21,300, you can expect the next move towards 21,240 and 200. Any drop below 21,200 is a clear sign of more bearishness. Chances will increase towards a movement in Tech 100 for 21,000 levels here. So 21,200 is a greater milestone for it to break past by. Take your positions accordingly. Let's move to Dow US 30, struggling at 44,600 today, and yes, that is the level beyond which you can say more bullishness today. Hitting the wall, it is trying to reverse. Very very important. Also notice, see, it is trying to come out of this retracement channel after the top. So now if it trades below 44,400, you can expect more bearishness to prevail, and then I will aim for it to move towards 44,300, the next strongest support. Now below 44,300, you can just stay bearish. We are looking forward to a greater price correction which can in fact take it towards 44,000 levels very soon. Stochastic oversold, MACD crossing over for sell, a bearish sign here. The RSI is dropping, which is again a slight bearish sign. On the 2 hour charts, when you, on the 2 hour chart, see, look at the preceding few candles. Attempt to break on the upside but failing to do so. Look at this, it is giving a breakout here on the downside. Once it trades below 44,400, then you can expect that the next movement is going to be towards 44,300, and below 44,300 we are looking forward to a greater price correction. What I'm seeing here is a kind of double top, or in fact inclined double top, which can take the prices well below 44,000 very soon. Stochastic dropping here, the MACD is in green, trying to converge. RSI dropping here. Coming to 3 hour, the observation is more or less same, and the same is the observation with the 4 hour charts as well. Look at the preceding two candles, comes with the wick on the upside and the closing at the bottom suggests more bearishness, means potentially once it trades below 44,400, you can look forward to a greater price correction here. Right now I can see it is going to find it difficult to stay below 44,400 200 zone for today. Any drop below 44,400 200 is a clear sign of more bearishness, and then it may erase all the from this candle and can in fact move towards 43,800 soon. Stochastic looking down, MACD has crossed over at the bottom, trading bullish, RSI flat, and on the day, Look at the daily charts here. Lower highs are seen. Yesterday's candle closing in red. Today it is starting on the bearish note. Very, very important for US30 to trade above 44,600. That is the only level above which you can expect the bulls to take over. And on the downside towards 44,200 and 44,000. So yes, below 44,200 certainly more bearishness is going to prevail. What is happening? Notice this. Drop, consolidation, rise, and then now it is looking forward towards the bottom of the channel possibly, which is far below towards 41,500. Let's see if today it takes a direction. Stochastic rising, MACD willing to cross over for sell, RSI flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to only buy if you see it is staying above 44,500 levels, expected to move towards 44,550, 44,600. Any move beyond 44,600 is a clear sign of more bullishness prevailing. You can expect 44,720 and 800 as the next target, and beyond 44,800, sky is the limit towards 45,000. Uh, Chances for which appears to be less. However, these are markets. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 44,400. Expect 44,320, 300 as the first target, 44,200 as the next. And if it trades below 44,200, stay short. Possibly, we may look forward to 44,000 levels today itself. Take your positions accordingly. Let's have a look at Germany. See, DAX on the early charts, you can see this inclined wall here, which means it is going to difficult for it to break beyond 21,500, 540. But when you look at the last few candles, now it is very, very important for DAX to trade below 21,400. And that is the point of time when you can confirm that the bears are taking over. As long as 21,400 is not taken, you have to be very cautious. What it may do, in fact, is form a bounce back here, right? Drop retracement, drop, it could retrace and then can keep moving towards 21,500 and breaking beyond 21,500, we can say. Now, the bulls are completely in control. The stochastic MACD trading slightly bearish, RSI flat. On the 2 similar observation here on the 2 hour charts, lower highs, greater resistance offered at 21,500. And now I will watch out how it behaves at 21,400, because below this potentially we can look forward to 21,360 and 21,300 as the next support levels, and below 21,300 is where we can expect more bearishness to prevail. Stochastic has come to an oversold zone while MACD is still rising and RSI is flat. On the 3 hour charts, the observation is more or less same. The preceding two candles are very, very important. See, look at lower highs and the closing at bottom. Candle has started with slight bearishness, but I will wait for it to now trade below 21,400. That is the only point below which you can expect more bearishness here. And then 21,360, 300 can be seen here. Stochastic dropping to the bottom. The MACD is in green. The RSI flat. So MACD is still showing signs of further recovery, further rise. On the 4 hour chart, see, prices come down towards the 50 period moving average, taking the support, trying to bounce back, but I will wait for it to stay above 21,500, 540. That is the only point above which you can say that the bulls are taking over. Stochastic looking down, MACD bearish, RSI flat. On the day, you can see what's happening on the daily charts. Lower highs are seen and it is delivering higher lows. Wait for it to now trade below 21,300, 21,200 zone, and then we can see a move which is going to take the prices first towards the 20 period, that is 21,200, and below this you can expect greater correction. But remember, this double bottom here at 21,100 is also equally important. Means till 21,100 you need to exercise a strong caution for Germany40, and below 21,100 is where stronger correction can be seen. Right now it is still trading very much bullish, and look at on the upside, it is very, very important for it to trade beyond 21,500, 540 in order to confirm a reversal. Stochastic has dropped, MACD crossing over at the top, trading with divergence, trading bearish. RSI has dropped as well. So looking at, I will only recommend you to buy if you see it is staying above 21,460 levels, but then 21,480, 500 is going to be the first resistance zone, 21,540 as the next. And if these three levels are taken, you can just stay bullish. You can expect it to move towards 21,600, and beyond 21,600 is where the bulls will be taking over completely. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 21,400 levels. Expect 21,360, 300. 240, 200, and any drop below 21,200 stay short for 21,100, 120. If 100, 120 is taken, I think we are ready for a greater correction towards 21,000, and in fact 20,800 very, very soon. Take your positions accordingly. Let's move to UK 100 or FTSE. If you look at FTSE 100 for the last few candles, you can find out it is just consolidating. Very, very important for it to trade above 8,600 or for it to trade below 8,500. This is the zone which is going to remain very critical for UK 100. See, moving average is crossing over here, trading with divergence and bearishness. And yes, if you see it, in fact, staying above 8580, you can buy, but then 8600, 40 are going to be the two key levels it needs to break in order to reverse. Stochastic rising, MACD rising, RSI rising signs are still supportive for further bullishness. On the 2 hour charts, you can find out the crossover here in the moving averages, which is right now it was on the sell side, but I can also see a greater resistance and a greater consolidation. On the downside, the support levels here tell towards 8540, 8520 are pretty strong. And once it trades below 8520, you can say now the bears will be active here. Stochastic rising, MACD at bottom here, RSI flat. On the 3 hour charts, the observation is same. Let it break beyond 8580, 8600, and then you can expect a greater recovery. Yes, the indicators have cooled down significantly. On the 4 hour, the observation is more or less same when you look at the movement here, drop, retracement drop, and see the 20 period moving zone is very critical for it to break past by. Means it is now only recommended to buy if you see it is staying above 8580, 8600 zone. That is the only confirmation of reversal. Stochastic has dropped, MACD bearish, RSI flat. Coming to on the daily charts, notice first of all look at this candle, then the retracement, and now it is still respecting this zone here, which is till 8500. So this is going to be very critical for the UK 100 to break past by. In fact, even if you see it is staying below 8540, it is very important for it to trade below 8520 and 8500, because that will confirm the further drop here. Right now, it is not showing bearishness. Stochastic dropping. MACD has crossed over at the top. This is the one which is the very strongly bearish sign, which suggests that there is further down move available for UK 100. RSI has dropped. So looking at this, very simple. I will recommend you to buy if you see it is staying above 85. 7 2 6 8 6 8 5 6 8 7 2 zone. Expect 858485 as the first target zone, 8600 as the next, and then 8600 1820 should appear. Beyond this, it is going to fly high towards 864050 zone, which is going to be the next milestone. On the downside, a selling entry is very clear at 8532 levels, expected to move towards 85. Or see, you can sell here at 8538 levels, expect 8530 to 8520, and then below this, the possibility will be very high that we may see a movement towards 8500 and lower levels. Take your positions, take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my Signals channel. Do not miss to watch the next update before the US session. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session with more updates.